WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. Thank you for tuning to WVTC Radio Detroit and the Community Bell Show with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner, Edna Bell. Stay tuned for insightful information Detroiters will find valuable. Text a friend and tell them to watch with you for news you can use. And now, your host, Edna Bell.
Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday at 4 o'clock, so it must be the Community Bell Show. Welcome. We are so glad to have you on this wonderful Monday in Michigan, particularly Wayne County, Detroit, Southfield. Beautiful day, 50 degrees. We're so happy. Now, you never know. 2 weeks ago, we were freezing. Kids couldn't go to school because it was so cold outside.
Yeah.
But we're just happy that it's not that way today, and it's a beautiful day, and we're just glad to be here. Now, today, I've got some very, very special guests. You've heard one of them and seen one before, but we've got a new person with her today. But I just want to introduce to you again, Miss DelRhonda Reed. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you,
I'm
Miss
good.
Gail?
I'm good. DelRhonda Hood. It's a
Yes.
pleasure to have you with us. And Tamara Dreesen.
Yes. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you for being with us. Thank you. They've got a special program that they're starting, and I wanted them to be able to talk to you about it because, we talk so much about our children and what they're doing and what they're not doing, and then they're this and they're that. And we need to help them be what they need to be. We need to help them be the best they can be. And these ladies are doing exactly that. And so we're just excited that they are here with us, and they're going to talk a whole lot about what that is they're doing with children. But before that, I got to do some other stuff. Before that, I know that many of you already know that DelRhonda is also known as Big 50.
Yes.
There is a podcast and there's all sorts of stories that you can see on TV about her, and they're true. We asked her, and she said they are true. So we're gonna ask her, what changed you around? What made you change your life? And for those of you who don't know, she had been incarcerated, and I wanted you to know what a blessing it is to have been there and to be where she is today. That isn't easy. And they talk about so much these days about folks who have been incarcerated. There are people who have been incarcerated who are I'm not supposed to say hell, a whole heck of a lot better than a whole lot of folks who have not been. So let me just say that. So we've got someone who can tell the story. She's walked the walk and been there, done that, changed things, and is doing a phenomenal job for our young people in the community.
Yes.
Talk about you, DelRhonda.
Well,
Big 50. Talk a little bit about before.
okay. I grew up two-family home, mother, father in home, and my siblings. And mother and father ended up getting separated when I was like 8 years old.
Mhm.
So we kind of stayed with my father because he wanted us to live with him, and she went on about her life.
Mhm.
And my grandmother raised us, and I started growing up and getting a little older, and grandma figured she couldn't deal with me anymore, So I
Because you were
went.
all that in a
Yeah.
cup of tea, huh?
So I had to go to mom by then.
Okay.
She said she couldn't do it. So I went to my mom, and I think, see, a lot of people don't know when you're going through a lot of pain, you tend to act out. So people need to pay attention to their kids. A lot of people don't pay attention to their kids and see where the pain is coming from. You're getting a lot of suicide now with young people. They taking the easy, I say it's the easy way out to blow your head off and to kill yourself and just shoot yourself.
Yeah, and
Period.
they're hanging themselves and doing all
it takes
sorts
a
of
lot.
strange
It's a
things.
lot of, I don't know, guts to do it.
Mhm.
I don't think I can self-inflict anything on me.
No, I can't.
I don't think,
I can't hurt me.
no, not that time. And then too, I'm going by what God speak anyway, because I think that killing yourself, I don't know. I ain't there yet, but
Not
I don't
trying
think
to
you
get
go to
there.
heaven. So,
No.
that's just my belief. And I want to get to heaven. I want to see God one day. I want to see my loved ones. I don't know if it's true that you will see your loved ones, but I'm just going back what
I
we
do
were
believe
talking
it is. The
in the
Bible
religion.
says
Yeah.
you will, and I believe it. I
Yeah,
do
you
believe
get
it.
some people who they just, they want to battle you with religion, and I don't like to battle with religion, but I want to go with my own belief that I want to see my loved ones, I want to see my family, and I kind of, Miss Bell, I kind of got out of hand, seeing other people dressing a certain way, looking a certain way, and I want to grow up and be that person, instead of just being a kid and being my way. I grew up the east side of Detroit. That's where I was born and raised. And I wanted to be like the other girls. I figured like I didn't fit in, so I wanted to do something different. So as I grew, I got into the streets. Um, I could say that ain't something I'm proud of.
Mhm.
I did it because of greed, money.
Okay.
You want the money, so it's greed. So I did it, and I got successful in it. But in the turnaround, it wasn't so successful because I ended up going to prison.
Now you said you did it. What did you do?
I sold drugs.
Okay.
I sold
Mhm.
drugs. I did fraud.
Mhm.
I defrauded the government. I mean, anything you think of that has something to do with money, I did
You
it.
did.
So you know how people got their entrepreneur. I felt like I was an entrepreneur with that.
All
I was doing
right.
everything, you know.
You were very good at what you
Right.
did.
So I did everything, you know. So people sometimes like this radio stuff.
Mhm.
People are going to comments, oh, she did this, she did that, she's this, she's that, and I don't go back and look at the comments what people say because I used to worry about it. I don't worry about it
Can't
no
worry
more
about it.
because I know my life. And sitting in that prison this last time when I had to do state prison, things were so different in state prison for me till I end up catching MRSA in prison.
Really?
I mean, bad to the point where they had me in an infirmary and the staff, nobody wanted to come in the room because, you have to dress up to come in the room. So they would push my medicine by the door on
Oh
the
my
floor.
gosh.
And I'll have to hop up to get my medicine and take care of my own wound, because nobody would come and see you. You're not really having a doctor to come in and see you either. No one's coming
See,
to see
people
you.
don't know those kinds of things that
And
go on.
the prison here
Mhm.
in Michigan, Huron Valley, is horrible. The food, the water. I get a lot of girls calling me from prison right now from there saying, 50, can you help us? It's the water here. The water is bad. It's a one little girl, young girl named Crystal Clark that calls me all the time. She had a stroke. She was a beautiful girl, and then her face just turned. And they said she didn't have a stroke. Now she has $1 million lawsuit that she won there, and they still won't let her out. And her face is turning and all kinds of things. But they saying she didn't have a stroke.
So they don't say what
They
it
won't
is?
get her to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
That prison there will not let you go to a hospital. So I'm one of the ones that I had a hole in my leg like this from MRSA where they dug down in there in the office and then take me to the hospital. And it was just blubbing up, green looking stuff. I could have lost my leg.
Oh my gosh.
I had a couple friends in there. She lost a breast. One lost a leg, all due to MRSA. I was just the fortunate one that I didn't lose a leg. I just went in there. I was praying. That's when I showed up, grabbed that Bible, Miss Bill. I was like, Lord, if you get me out of here, I'm going to change my life.
Oh.
And
you know what? I think that's the piece. Sometimes, unfortunately, it takes something drastic.
Mm-hmm.
For us to finally say, okay, God, me and you, come on now.
Yeah.
Help a sister out. Because I need you right there.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because me and Tamara have been friends for many years, and she ended up leaving, going to prison. So that left her son and my grandson to be with my mother and her family.
Oh, wow.
So they're raising a little kid and we off in prison. How did that look, a mother and grandmother? You got to sit back and think that, we leaving our children, we leaving our grandchildren. What do we tell them?
Exactly. And that's it. What do you tell them?
Yeah, that's what you have to tell the truth because you don't want to hide secrets because everything is so open on social media.
They'll find out. And
they'll find out.
It come from you than somebody else.
Yeah. So
it's heartbreaking because I can remember what made me want to change my life, like completely change my life. My baby came, I think he was 2 or 3 years old. He came to visit me. And this particular day he came, he was like, no, I want to stay here with you, mommy. I want to stay at your house with you. And I'm like, well, you can't stay. He was like, well, why? Why can't I stay here with you and sleep in your bed with you tonight? It broke my heart.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, and then I had to really explain to him where I'm at and for him to understand. Like, this is the police. Mommy's in jail. Mommy broke the law, and that really bothered me. And I was like, when I get out of here,
don't have to worry about me again. I will not be back.
And he understood from that point on when he visited me, when it was time to go, he broke down and cried that one time. After that, he was like, okay, bye, mommy.
Kids are resilient.
Yeah.
But interesting, if you tell them the truth and explain things to them, it's amazing how they will accept and work with it. But it's when the lies start bubbling up and they look at you like, that's not what you said. Or why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
Right.
That's when you have trouble, I think. And you got to tell them the truth. it helps. I could continue to say it helps. It helps to
Yeah,
pray.
you got to tell the
Help
truth.
You got to tell the truth, and you got to pray on it, because you never know what God has in store
Right.
for you. Who would know that the two of you, having when you were sitting in jail,
Right.
would be out here now making sure that other young ladies don't experience the
Absolutely.
same things you
Yes.
experience.
Absolutely.
And that's what we do. We had a great turnout. We had a great event yesterday at Imagine Theater. We had gift bags for the kids, the Godmother's Touch T-shirts, and we had the panel speaking on mental health and violence. And we had a pastor come and pray before we open it and after, on the
Yeah.
closing.
Mhm.
The panel was awesome. It was awesome. People really listened and felt, they felt our pain, what everybody in there had something maybe they had bottled up they were going through.
Mhm.
So we also getting ready to do a mental health program for young girls. First off, 11 to 17, 11 to 17,
11 to
right?
17, yeah.
Yeah,
It's called
okay.
Empower Her.
Yeah,
Okay.
empower her.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a 7-week program, and then they do a graduation. So that's one thing that we have. And like I said, we do the prom suits and prom dresses. We didn't just want to do the girls.
Mhm.
We wanted to do the little boys too, because
'Cause
we
they
didn't
need
want
help
them
too.
to
Mhm.
feel
When do you do your private dress?
like we start taking donations now.
Okay.
So like I
Mhm.
start like January, February, start
Mhm.
taking donations, and then like April we start letting them come in and try the things on.
What location are you?
Oh, we do like this year we doing Horatio Foundation.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so we're gonna do
Horatio Williams.
Horatio's. Yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna do over there this year. Last year we did Epic Entertainment Event Center on East 9 Mile, and we did like 85 girls and like 60 boys
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
far, and I still got dresses and suits left. That's how much was donated.
Mhm. And I'm
Mhm.
just going to say that, as you know, my daughter, Commissioner Alicia Bell, does a prom dress giveaway
Yes.
every year. She's been doing it for the last 16 years.
Yes. Oh, she's
And
been in the game
yeah,
longer than me.
and it's at the Boys and Girls Club over on Tireman between
Oh, yeah,
Southfield,
yeah.
Southfield
Okay.
and Greenfield. It is April the 10th and 11th.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's on the 11th. On the 10th is when we set up
Okay.
and put all the dresses out and the shoes and all the good
Yeah.
stuff for the girls to come in. And so if
that's
any of your girls
lovely.
can't get to a date for
So,
yours,
yeah,
just
they
send
can,
them,
I can send them
send
over
them
there.
over there.
Yes.
On the 11th of April.
Okay.
And it's I think it's like from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock. I don't know
Okay.
and it's just a fun. I enjoy watching the young girls
Yes.
trying on the dresses. And matching the shoes with the jewelry and the
Yes,
makeup
I love it. I
and
love
all of
it.
that. It's just a joy to watch, and the parents love it too, because
Yeah.
dresses are
Ooh,
expensive.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, dresses
And you know
are
what?
expensive.
Last year I had at least 5 young ladies came in and they were pregnant
Mhm. Oh,
and they were graduating. And I was like, wow, because I haven't only been doing this like maybe 7 years,
mhm.
but no one ever came in pregnant. And then these girls was coming in pregnant. And they was like, I'm walking across that stage. I'm walking.
I'm doing it.
And they were like, and I'm going to college. I
All
was
right,
like,
and that's something.
wow.
All right.
I said, well, then come on with it then.
That's right. We're going to help you do
Yeah,
whatever
we're gonna
that is
help
you
you
need.
do what you need, and if it takes us to do a community baby shower, we'll do that too.
Yes, whatever that is, we can do that. We
Yes,
can do
we'll
that.
do that too.
Now
And-
go back to Godmother's Touch. What made you come up with that?
Okay, so when I came home from prison after grabbing that Bible, I told you, right, and praying,
Yeah.
and I said, Lord, I ain't never going back in the streets again. I mean, I came out.
Isn't it amazing what happens?
I came out and I had right.
I
I came out and I still had those thoughts. I wasn't all the way there yet. And then I'll try something, and then when everybody around me started falling, going to jail, I'd be, Lord Jesus, I said I'm gonna do this no more. I ain't gonna do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking like, oh, you made that promise, you better stop. So and then people just started going back, our age going back to prison at our age.
scary.
Yeah,
and
and I
horrible.
was like, this, I got to do something else, Lord. Something else got to be for me.
Mhm.
So I always help people. That's been my thing since a young kid. I was still out my mother's freezer and refrigerator to feed the kids on the block.
Mhm.
And I remember her saying, somebody's taking my food. My free. And you know, we as African Americans, we got freezers and refrigerators everywhere.
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom had a
Mhm.
freezer in her garage.
Mhm.
And I used to go in there and take the food. And then I said, one day I went in there, she'd have chained all up.
Oh my!
I said, dang.
What happened?
Yeah. She's like, because you've been stealing my food. I'm like, I'm not stealing, I'm just taking it to the people on the block. So I just knew that was my calling, and that's what I wanted and I needed to do, something different. So I just took that and incorporated in as when I got grown and older, I just wanted to help people.
Mhm.
So with the Godmother's Touch, I came up with that in 2020
Mhm.
that I wanted to, after coming out of prison this last time in 2015, I knew I wasn't going back no more, and I'm not going back no
Not
more.
going back.
And I just wanted to get that nonprofit started to help people. I'm not just saying our people, all people.
All people.
You know,
Mhm.
I want to help
people
all
are
people.
important.
Yes.
All people are important.
Yes. And
Mhm.
people sometimes don't think like we think.
I know.
They just thinking that, blacks think we should just help blacks. Whites think we just should help
Mhm,
whites.
mhm.
I think we should help all people
Mhm.
because everybody need help.
Everybody's important. We all live it. Got to make this world work
Mhm.
together.
Together. Yes.
Together. And that's what Alicia's prom dress gift. We have girls coming from everywhere, from West
Yes.
Bloomfield, from
I love
Southwest
it.
Detroit, from Ann
Wow.
Arbor. They come from everywhere.
Mhm.
And so we don't care. Come on in.
Yes, come on in. You
Get
don't care where
what
they
you
come
want.
from. Mhm.
And we have so many dresses that they're gorgeous. We started to get said, "What to take two? You might need one for another event and take the prom dress, find something else for another
Right,
event."
exactly.
And the parents are so grateful because they know how much these
Oh yeah,
dresses
because the
cost.
dresses that takes a load off them.
Mhm.
Because maybe now, if they got a dress donated, they can get some. They can buy the shoes. They comfortable with just getting their shoes.
Well, we have the shoes too.
Oh,
We have the dresses.
You taking a load off
the
the parents.
shoes, the purses, the jewelry, all of it.
And then you know what? I got some nieces that do hair, so I
Oh,
want to give you my niece number,
Mhm.
and then she will donate like 3 of your girls
oh
to
my
do the
goodness!
hair.
Oh, how
Yeah.
wonderful is that? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Yeah, so that's
That
what we'll
is-
do for you.
That
Is
marvelous.
get their hair
That
done.
is marvelous because
Mhm.
you don't know how much it costs for these girls to
These
go to
hair-
prom.
these
I
hair
had
do-
2 girls and I knew what it was then. I can't imagine what it is now.
Oh, because they want to. Yes.
My son, her grandson, he's going to prom this year. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
it's a lot.
oh, it is
Because
so
they
much.
want to look and be a certain way.
Oh yeah,
That's the way the world is today.
it is.
I remember prom dresses used to look like prom
Yeah,
dresses.
I know.
Now they
look like that out. They
flowing,
look like
they looking
they're on
like
the
they
red
going.
carpet.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like the red.
yeah.
It's nothing like
Yes.
what they used to
Yes,
look like.
I know.
anymore.
They're not young ladies. They look like old ladies.
Old ladies. Yeah, grown.
Yeah, the
grown.
woman.
very,
They're grown.
very
They're-
grown. You be
instead of young
saying,
ladies.
you be saying, I wouldn't wear that.
That's right. Where's she going with that? How did mama let her out of the house looking
Yes,
like that?
that's what we say. I mean,
Yes.
that's so true because it's all flesh.
Yes.
It's like naked.
Like,
And
oh
then I'm
my.
like, wow, well.
But and so I think part of our responsibility is to help them understand
Mhm.
what it means to look like an elegant young lady going to a prom.
Yes, that's
Not
what I
to
like.
look like a hussy.
Yeah, husband. I love that. That's what, you know what? That's what my grandmother used to say, a husband.
Yeah,
that's
my
a
mother used to
better
say.
way of putting it because we don't want to call the young girls tramps,
No.
sluts. We don't want to use
Use
that
those
word.
terms,
We
but-
want to use hussy because
Yeah.
that's the terms
you-
that we
that's what
we
grew up
know.
with.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
We
what
don't want to
hussy
call the
means.
girls. Yes, I love that. I'm so glad you brought that back. Right. I love it. I love
Oh
it.
my goodness. Yes.
Yeah,
And so but we need to help them because they don't know.
They don't know.
They're going by what they see
Social
someplace. And we need to help them understand that you can look gorgeous, but you can also look like a lovely young
A
lady.
lovely young lady. Because we want them to be able to attract the right young man.
Yes,
coming
Lord.
along. You know,
Yes.
we want them to get the right husband, the
Mhm.
right boyfriend, the right fiance.
Yes,
You know,
the young men who are going
Yeah.
to treat them with respect and
Yes.
treat them as they should be treated as young ladies. And that's what we
Yes.
want for them. But we have to help them understand what that is.
Yes, that's
You know,
what we want.
sometimes they don't know because they haven't seen it
Right.
at home.
They have it. Yes.
And we need to help them understand what it looks like and that this man is supposed to open the door for you. And this man
Exactly.
is supposed to take your
Absolutely.
hand and help you down the
And you
stairs
know what?
and help you with your coat and all of those kinds of things. That's what a man does for a young lady.
That's what you know what? And the world is so changed today. When you going into the store, we're not used to a boy or man holding the door for us anymore. So we tell them, go ahead. Well, I got it. You know,
and we
you
got
know,
to stop that.
we gotta
have to
stop it.
Independent.
We have to
yes,
stop
this
that.
independence.
That's
stuff,
right.
like,
And that's right.
women
Because
are
it's
so
more than
independent.
that. You don't have to be, and you shouldn't. You don't have to be.
Yes,
You
and
know,
I
because
I catch
yeah.
myself doing that. Oh, go ahead, I got it.
Mhm.
You
Well,
know.
you know,
We're supposed to be in our soft girl.
Yeah,
that's right.
exactly. Yes, I love when you say that soft girl.
And I taught my grandsons that you got to open the door.
Open the
And
door.
sometimes I felt so bad for them. They were little bitty things,
Mhm.
and they would have them trying to open this
I
big
know,
door.
yeah.
Pull the
My
door
little
open, and I just stand there and wait
I
for
do
them.
too.
But they look
Yes,
like some poor baby trying to open this door for them.
Yes,
But that's
yes,
okay.
That's what you
I
gotta
can
teach them.
wait.
Yeah,
But you have to teach them. They don't know,
they don't.
and it's
they
our
don't.
job to teach them, and they don't know because we haven't done our job right. And so
Right.
we've got to do a better job of
Yes.
teaching them what's right and how to
Yes.
do it.
Yes, we
And so
do.
I think Godmother's touch is a part of teaching
Yes, we are
them
part of teaching.
what's right and teaching the girls this is what you should expect.
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly.
And don't accept anything less.
Absolutely.
Don't.
I
Accept
can't wait to
it.
get those girls in there and talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
are. You
She's
are
so
special.
excited. She's really ready to get those girls.
That's,
Yeah,
I'm excited about that
because
now.
we've just been through so much ourselves when we've been in the streets,
And
we
so you know.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
And
This one here knows. She's been from Vegas, Detroit to Texas, everywhere.
Yeah, but now I have this great husband. I've been married 17 years. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
He opened the doors and all that.
there you go. There you go.
She got benefits.
That's
so
what
she
it,
got.
what it
Yeah,
should
he's
be.
amazing. He's amazing.
That's
man.
as it should be. It should be. Now you've started the other program. This is a 6-week program.
6-week program.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Talk about and what's the name of that one? And talk about that. one.
Empower her.
Empower
Yeah,
her.
it's for 11 to 17-year-old girls from all type, from everywhere, all walks of life.
How do they get to you to get involved with it? Do they just call, or how do they
Well,
get
I'm gonna
there?
they have to reach out. We've been talking about it a lot. We're gonna have to start registration. I think
The
registration
first week of March.
first week of
Okay.
March we start
Yeah,
registration.
so they can get in contact with me through our social media, the Godmother's Touch, or they can contact me on the phone number
Okay.
734-777-1500.
Okay. And that's on the screen, listeners.
Yes, registration is going to start the first week in March. So
Okay.
we're going to put up a bulletin
Yeah.
letting them know when the actual date that registration will
Okay.
start to get those young ladies in.
Mhm.
Because we don't only want to just do ladies, young girls. After this program, we're going to do young men
Okay.
because the young boys, they need it. You know, they picking up a lot of different habits.
Mhm.
You know, it was
Like they don't know how
time.
to open the door.
And you know what? Yeah, that too.
And they don't
And you know what?
that they're supposed to open
I
the door.
never let my kids play with
Mm.
guns,
Oh no.
like toy guns. I
No.
never did that. And I'm gonna tell you a story. I did Toys for Tots one year,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a lot of in my box was a lot of guns, toy guns,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want them.
Okay.
So I said, I'm not putting this in the community. This is too many.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see it had 2 or 3, but this is too many. I'm not putting this in my community. I took them back, and they were mad at me.
Okay.
You know, the Marines got
Yeah,
a
I
different
know.
way.
Oh,
They're
that's-
strong.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know, this is what they do.
But you got to know your
But
community.
you got to
too.
know your community.
Mhm. You
We
don't want to die at the
cannot.
mouth like that.
We can't put these in our community. I don't know what you can do in yours.
Mhm.
So they got mad at me and really didn't want to deal with me no more.
Wow.
It was okay, because guess
That's
what?
okay.
I didn't need them to do this for me,
Not
because
at all.
I've been going and getting donations and coming out my own pocket and getting those things for kids myself. It's a help. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I just said, instead of getting into it with this person over here, they got 1,000 Toys for Tots that I can go
That's
somewhere
right.
else.
That's right.
I don't have to deal with that, and just let them know I don't want the guns,
I don't want the guns
toy
in my-
guns in my community.
Don't get them started.
No,
Don't
I don't
get
want.
them-
I don't want them to
Mhm.
say, "Well, she started. That's what she started bringing us." So I don't want to do it. I'm not
Absolutely.
doing it. I don't give them
And
to
isn't that
kids.
wonderful? You can make your own decisions like that.
Yeah,
That's the
I
beauty
love
of
it.
it. That's
Because
the
I'm a
beauty.
strong woman.
There you go. There you go.
And I'm just not gonna take anything. Just
There you go.
I don't take life for granted, but I just don't accept anything either. So you just can't tell me this is what you're gonna give me and I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
Just because you give it doesn't mean
Yeah, I have to take it.
That's right.
They always say you got to be careful anyway, the gifts you take from people anyway.
That's right.
It's the energy. It's that energy.
That's
You don't know
right.
what you're taking from somebody and you bring it in your house, the energy you bring it in your house. I don't do it no more.
That's right. That's
I
right.
run on energy now,
There you go. And energy makes it go.
Mhm.
Now, the program is a 6-week program.
And the 7th week, they graduate.
And they graduate.
Mhm.
Now, what kinds of things are they going to be taught in this program?
Mhm.
We're going to be teaching them self-esteem,
Mhm.
leadership.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about decision making,
Mhm.
the outcomes,
Mhm.
the good and bad outcomes. When you want to make a decision, or something. Talking about that. Mental health awareness. We're going to have it facilitated by social worker going to come in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about their hygiene.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because
their
these young girls
upkeep.
got to learn. You have to take care of yourself.
Mhm.
I don't care how big, small. You got to take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with water.
Water works.
Confidence.
That's right.
Confidence.
Don't
Yes.
just drink it.
Yes, that's right.
Put it
You
on
have to
on your
put it on
body.
your body.
You got to take a shower
Yeah,
every
you
now
have
and then.
to clean. You have to clean your
Yeah.
teeth. Because you get an infection in your mouth from not cleaning teeth. That can kill you.
Mhm.
I done seen people
Mhm.
go through that where their mouth was infected till they damn near lost their life. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You ain't got to have the best teeth, but you just want to keep them clean. That's all.
There you go.
We ain't saying you have to have the best teeth. You just got to keep them clean. So that's the type of thing we want to work with the young girls on. And I'm also starting a menstrual period panty line that's reusable.
Interesting you mentioned that.
Mhm.
A couple of things. There's a young lady, her name is Tanya Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've known her when she first started her business 25, 35, almost 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But what she started with was disposable panties
Panties.
for
Mhm.
the jails. And she started selling them to Wayne County jails.
Oh, that was
That's where
good.
it came from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
she started that way. And now she's a multi-millionaire business owner.
Billionaire or something.
And has lots of concessions at the Metropolitan Airport. And she's the interim chair of THAW, the program that helps
THAW,
people
yeah.
with their heating. But she's a wonderful young lady. But that's one of the things she started with was
Really?
disposable
And she do a
panties.
disposable. And it's I'm on the reverse side. Mine's are reusable.
Oh, and there we go.
So and they're leggings, they're
Mhm.
yoga pants.
Okay.
Sometimes ladies want to go and they want to do yoga and they, I don't feel good out. My pad don't feel right. I don't feel right.
So-
So the pants has pockets on the side to put your phones in, and you can do your yoga, you can ride your bike, you can jog, whatever, and you feel comfortable. You don't feel wet. You still feel dry.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah,
That is
and the
wonderful.
panties, some of them are seamless.
Mhm.
When you put your dresses on, you don't feel like someone's looking at you, and then
There's a
my pad is
line.
showing. Yes, and then I have incontinent underwear
Oh,
also
wonderful.
for women that can cough, sneeze, or just leak.
And at that point in time when you sneeze,
Yeah.
you
good.
something happens.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm carrying those also,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
the website will be up next week,
Okay.
and I'll be launching like the first sometime like in March also with that.
Mhm.
And I have a friend that's at Ashley Stewart that said I can come there and do my first launch there.
Oh, how nice.
So
make sure
I
you
gotta
let me know.
contact her
You
and
gotta
be
make
ready
sure
to do
you
my
let
first
me know.
one. So,
Yes, we have another young lady, Dr. Adrienne Johnson. She has put together businesses over in Africa because in Africa
oh
and
yeah, I
Ghana,
did
they
hear
had
that.
no
They used
sanitary
them. Yeah, they
napkins.
was using menstrual
And
cups. A
so
lot of them send
what
that.
she's done is provided sewing machines for the young ladies
Oh,
to make their own sanitary
sanitary.
napkins.
Oh, well, that's
And
nice.
they're reusable.
Okay.
And she's given lots of sewing machines, and some of them have started their own businesses by making these
Oh, and the kids
sanitary
over there are
napkins.
making their own.
They're
That's
making their
something,
own.
and it's so much better
And
because
we
I'm
take,
sure that's
we take so
natural.
much for granted.
Yes.
We just run to the store and get some sanitary.
Yeah.
They can't.
And don't know,
They
like
can't.
they saying a lot of the sanitary napkins now and the tampons are cancers.
Mhm.
They are having a lot of toxins in them. So that's one reason why I want to do it, because these are natural.
Mhm.
They are bamboo, they're cotton, they're they have that thing called a silver coil and gold coil type thing. This here is more of the copper. The copper helps the smell
Mhm.
and the cramping.
Oh, that is so
So,
wonderful.
in
Well,
other
you
words.
got to bring them back and show them to us when
Yeah.
when you get the line
Yeah.
done. We can show them to our
Yes.
listening audience and make sure that
Yes.
they understand that
Yes.
it's something that is so
And
much,
they
so
just,
much
you can
needed.
put them in like a little, you know how you have those bags
Mhm.
that you want to put your lingerie
Mhm.
in. You put them in there, put them in the wash machine and wash them
Wow.
and hang them up. I don't advise the people, the young girls, to put them in the dryer, but hang them up. You have enough pair, where you can keep using. So
Oh, that
I
is
think that's
wonderful.
going to be one of my biggest turnouts. I've
That's
been working on that for years. I
wow.
had partners that fell off. I had people that took money from us that we were trying to get it done
Mhm.
out in California. Young ladies just took our money and just kept taking our money, saying she was making these, and they were sourcing, they was in the meal and all this type of stuff, and she was
And
just taking
nothing.
our money.
Oh, wow.
So everybody,
See, that's when you almost go back to jail.
yeah. Oh yeah, my yeah.
You have to say, okay, now,
You
okay,
have to catch yourself,
don't do what you want to do
yes.
because you want to go
And-
whoop
and-
up
and
on
then-
somebody.
And then she just felt like we was just some.
It was okay for her to do that to
she
you.
just felt like she was a Caucasian woman. She just felt like we didn't know. We didn't know anything.
So she just
played us like we was so dumb.
See, that's like I said.
And she took that money from us and she kept taking it. And me, I'm like, no, she's doing it. And my friend had to catch on like, 50, no. Listen to what she's saying. She's taking our money. She's saying that we have to do this and that. And then she come up with another story. But you know how I am. I wasn't listening. I just know I wanted to do this. And my partners just dropped off.
Oh.
They dropped off, and the young lady ended up moving. We didn't know where she was. And actually, she's from here and lives out there in California now. So, if you couldn't take care of yourself in California, it was too much for you. You need to come back home until you get it right.
No, I'm telling you.
California is very expensive.
Yes. Oh, my God. It sure
So
is.
you got to come home until you get it right and then move back.
And
She just ran over us and took our money.
Oh, how horrible.
And she just thought we was just some little black smuts that, she can just run over,
See, she is so fortunate that you're born again.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what my friend was saying. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So
you might have to send
my
somebody
Belle, I
after her.
swear, exactly. That's what my thought. I had those thoughts in my mind.
You have to say,
and
okay, now don't do that.
And we went out there like we were angry.
Yeah,
like, well, how dare you? And you have to catch yourself because when you doing things like that, and then you knowing what's going on, and then you go back. Now we flying all the way to California. We got time to think, so we know the law. We thinking about doing something to her. That's premeditated murder. So now I'm gonna go to jail over some period panties. I doubt it.
I don't think so. However, I sure would like to work her over.
Yeah, so,
she needs something.
Yeah. So I just, what? She just gonna. Let me tell you this. She just gonna watch me grow. Because if you don't feed it, it won't grow. I didn't feed it no more. I didn't feed it no more.
But you
And
know, the other
I'm
part
gonna let her watch
is,
me grow.
is that God is in control.
Yeah, for sure.
She will get whatever it is she needs to
Yeah,
get,
she would get
and
it.
you will just soar.
I will soar, and I'm gonna soar.
And the good news is you didn't revert. You didn't go do what you would have done several years ago.
For sure. And I like that you telling me about these other women. I would, if they around, I would still love to meet them. I would like to get some insight from them. I went and got my honorary doctorate in October.
Oh,
I feel good.
congratulations.
Yeah, in humanitarianism. So
Congratulations.
I did get that in October around my birthday time. I said that's one thing that I was going to do. And it's so crazy because we don't want to be African-American women and gatekeep. And it's a shame that so many women around in our city were getting theirs and wouldn't tell nobody. My friend from Massachusetts that was on American Gangster Trap Queens with me, she called me and said, 50, I put you in. I put me in what? She say, I just think you're an amazing person and I'm letting them know. And then they could do their research on you for you to get your honorary doctorate. And I got a call from Dr. Peterson. I love you, Dr. Peterson.
Oh my
From
goodness.
Atlanta. You know, she did Pretty V that was in my movie. She did her honorary. And, yeah, she did Miss Braxton. Also, she did T.I.
Oh, wow.
You know, and the men don't usually get those honorary, but you really have to be doing something for the men to get in on that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so, and I really like Dr. Peterson. She said, she said I worried her today. Because when I'm persistent on something, I don't stop.
Okay.
I'm going to just keep going, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep going. So.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to Adrienne Johnson. She's really amazing. She's the one that started this in Africa. She goes back frequently.
And I want to go and help in Africa.
And she would, you would like her. She really is. She's a retired executive from Coca-Cola.
Oh, wonderful.
And I met her like many years ago, and then ran back into her a few years ago. Okay. And she is really quite a phenomenal woman.
Yeah,
so I will make sure
I'm honored
that I introduce the two of you because, like I said,
we are honored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we want to go to Ghana. We want to give back too. And when I was in Vegas for my honorary doctorate, some of the higher ones up was telling me that they went over to Ghana and they gave the period cups. Remember the menstrual cups? And said the young ladies didn't kind of like them too much. And they was like, well, this is just fabulous what you got. They could wear their regular clothes like they're, you know, and it's like what we have on today. And they can be comfortable.
That would be a blessing for those young ladies.
Yes, I want
absolute blessing. So I'll make sure I contact the two of you and you guys can talk about getting her back to Ghana because she goes back frequently. We
can go with her.
Yes. She really is a great lady, Now go back to our training sessions for these young girls, and then after the 6 weeks, you said there's something else
coming. Have a celebration.
Okay.
Celebration.
Okay.
Their
celebration, their graduation. We are giving certificates.
Okay.
You know, and also, Dr. Sabrina just told me yesterday that her son is opening up a Chick-fil-A in Allen Park in a couple weeks. So I was like, oh, maybe we can get some of the girls to get jobs. She was like, yeah. So we want to help them get job placement. And I went to a place called Neva today where I go and get my beauty little drips, my keeping me going, my energy drips and stuff like that, and my NAD. So I'm trying to age backwards a little bit, you know. So I met a young lady and I was telling them about the event yesterday, and the young lady came and she was like, she works for a real estate company, and she said, and they do funding. She said, have you got any funding for you? I said, well, I get a little bit, you know, here and there. And she was like, I think I can help you guys in that. And I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and I just met her today, and I really appreciate her.
Oh,
that's nice.
Yeah,
and when you're doing the right thing, people will come to you. They'll gravitate to you.
And you know what? We pray a lot too.
Praying, girl. Not
I done found myself. I'm praying all night, all day. And I say, Lord, is you just waking me up at 4 a.m. to pray? I've been waking up every night. I be like, Lord, I want to sleep a little longer.
Prayer works. I'm telling you. Prayer works.
Yeah, people don't think people a doubt prayer. Ain't that crazy? They doubt it. You just woke up because you just woke up.
Prayer
No,
and intentions, having good intentions.
Mhm.
Yes. Before I make a decision, I always think about, are my intentions good before I say this? I think about that. Yes.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
It absolutely makes a difference.
I said we have came a long way because I hear her a lot saying, "We in a soft girl era." Just, when I want to be because I can get aggressive.
We are not so.
I got this strong voice.
We know how to. We do know how to.
I ain't got this strong voice or nothing. People be like, she sound like a man. That's a man. This and this and that. I say, well, I can't help my voice. It's distinctive. It's different. It's heavy. It speaks volume.
It's me.
Yes, it's me.
It's me. That's right.
It speaks volume. It speaks strong one.
There you go.
There you go. So I'm not a pushover. I just got this voice. I know sometimes I wake up in the morning, people call me like, you sound like a nigga. I'm like, oh.
So the training is going to take place at Horatio Williams.
Yeah, because he's definitely one of my mentors.
Oh, he's done great things.
He helps me a lot. He's been helping me a lot now because he see our vision. He see, and he definitely he's been helping me, and he wants to help. He's like, I can do it here. Whatever you need to do, you can do it here.
That will be wonderful.
Yeah.
That will be wonderful. Well, that is great. And anything I can do always.
Oh yeah. I love you.
you only need to just ring a ding. And whatever you need, and I can find it somewhere. If I find somebody who can do somebody out who can do whatever it is you need. So just make, because it's so important that we help our young people.
We just need a change in this life right here. This is life we in.
This one, and then I think
cars are going to fly.
That's right. Oh, yes,
we probably be old sitting back like, what was that? The car just flew. So it's just things that's changing, and AI is the number one rule right now.
Oh God.
And I mean, I'm trying to learn a little bit. I know I'm not going to get it like the young people is really going to get it. And did you see that Usher and Big Sean from here doing that?
Yes.
They're going to teach AI and everything over there from kids from 14 to what? 24 or something like
Isn't
that.
Incredible.
Yeah. So I said, I'm going to put my niece over there because she sings, and I want her to go in there and try to, do something. Maybe Big Sean or one of them here do something for her, But she's 16 years old and she's good. She was the one, that little girl in my movie. That the part with the eye situation. It was my niece in that movie. She played that part in there too. So
and they're so talented. They can do. They just need our help to direct
the kids
them. If we can just direct them, they'll be okay. They just need some folks who care about them and love them enough to direct them and discipline them when they need it. But they just need to understand.
And you know what's so funny? My movie is a few years old now, but people always, the first thing they come up to me, they don't want to talk about the drugs. What about that eye? Why did you do that eye like that? You did it because she was light skinned, you was jealous. I'm like, no, they're kids. That's the first thing that comes up. They don't want to hear anything else. They want to know about that eye and why did you do it? And then I said, I'm remorseful for that. Is that I was a kid. Like I say, a lot of pain and trauma, and you don't know what was standing behind me, what was going on in my life.
That's right.
So I did it, and I didn't do it because I was a kid and I was angry, and I did it, and I'm remorseful. I remember being in prison, and my uncle told me, Jackson came over here for you. I said, for me? For what? He said, you know what you did? You had put her out. And she wanted to come and talk to you. But I was locked up at the time. And I said, dang, I wish I was home because I would have wanted to talk to her and tell her I was sorry. So if you're listening today, Ivy Jackson, I'm sorry. I apologize. I do. And I'm remorseful. I'm very remorseful. Because that's the first thing that come up with people is why would I do that?
Children do things oftentimes don't even know why they're doing them. But there's something inside of them that causes them to do things that wouldn't normally happen.
Yeah.
They're hurt.
Yeah,
They're
hurt
hurting.
people, hurt people.
That's right.
yes.
Hurt people,
And
hurt
then
people.
it's like my father bank account got drained because of that, because they had to pay for a glass eye.
Oh, wow.
So we went down to the ground, really, back then you pour, but you really poured in because that's a lot of money you have to pour out to pay for
And you
someone's
still have to take
surgery
care of
and
your
eye.
family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's way in the 70s,
Oh, yeah.
and that's, shoot, my father and them went broke down to do that, to have to pay for that girl eye and surgeries, so I'm not proud of that. No, I'm not, so things happen and I apologize. That's all. And I can say it 1,000 times. I said it in RDAP. I say it everywhere, all the time. Because I don't want God to hold me accountable for that. And I asked him for forgiveness. I prayed to him. That's the one I have to go to.
That's the one that you want to forgive now.
Right.
And the rest of these folks.
Yes,
That's
right.
right.
Yes,
right.
exactly. So
Yeah, to forgive you and then God will forgive you.
and
too.
God will forgive me.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
And that's just
right.
that's the way of the world. And that's what I had to do,
And you've repaid it many times with all the
Yes.
things that you're doing
All
now
the
for these
things,
young
yes.
people.
And I'm going to keep on continuing as long as I got breath in my body. We're going to continue doing the work because we doing the work and we want other people to come in on board with us and let's do the work. We don't want to have no animosity. We don't want to not like our friends, and we don't want people mad at us because we're doing the work. We just come in and help us.
Be a part of it.
Be a part of the godmother.
Be a part
Be
of
a
the
part
good
of the
work.
godmother's
Be a
touch.
part
So
of
that's
it.
all we in.
Okay, remember Godmother's Touch. And we've got the 7-week program, 7-week program coming up, starting first week or so in March. Go to the website or to the phone number you see on the screen and register. Bring your young people in. These young ladies need it. We are so pleased that you were able to join me today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you. You'll be back, but we just want to do this to get folks ready for the March event. We want that to happen. And remember the prom dress giveaway.
Yeah, we're coming to yours. We're going to come to yours.
And just and keep all of us in prayer. We appreciate you.
We will. And
we appreciate
I got you 3 girls, so you get the hair done.
I would. They'll love it. Yes. They will just love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank you for joining us, everybody, for the Community Bell Show on this Monday. Our guests have been Miss
Tamara Reason
and DelRhonda Hood.
Godmother's Touch.
Yeah.
See you next Monday, 4:00.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Community Bell with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner, Edna Bell. This broadcast was brought to you by WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, our website, www.wvtcradio.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, tell a friend to tune in. We'll see you next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern to the Community Bell Show, right here on WVTC Radio Detroit.
Hey y'all, what's up? This your girl Coco. I need y'all to check out WVTC Radio Detroit. Yes, WVTC. Say it with me. WVTC Radio Detroit.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.